think takes place in a future where there's been this avian flu pandemic that's basically killed like 23 million people worldwide, and as a result, there have been some government changes. The FDA has basically become the new CIA, and there's been worldwide poetry bans basically. So which sounds really wacky, but when you think of the swine flu recently and certain reactions to that, it's maybe not as crazy as it originally sounded. But anyway, there's this crazy subculture, kind of like post 9/11, where this subculture that believes that it's a conspiracy. There never was an avian flu or anything like that. The government's just covering things or whatever. But the entire story kind of focuses on that, and it's seen through the eyes of a new FDA recruit, a guy named Tony Chu, who actually has a special ability. He's a psychic, but not in the conventional sense. He doesn't get his visions via dreams or things he touches or anything like that. His visions are completely dependent on what he eats. For instance, if he eats an apple, he'll see where the apple came from, the tree it was plucked from, the pesticides that went onto it, the processing and whatnot. Or if he eats a hamburger, he'll see and experience basically the last moments of the cow being slaughtered. So the power itself is really like this crazy, it's really kind of a horrible experience for him. But the FDA finds out about it, and he's one of only 3 people in the world who has this ability. So the FDA thinks of it as, okay, cool, we can use this power to solve all these code cases and whatnot. And he actually has this he's very successful at it. In issue 1, he uses it and he closes like 13 code cases just by using this power. But it's an extremely it's very painful for him. So, and that's pretty much the story. The only thing he can eat that doesn't give him visions is beets, which is a lot of people think of as just an extremely horrible food. But that's so he eats a lot of beets basically in the story.